points. But now he's got to address the media and talk about what happened.
Shea, what did you guys feel out there just in terms of the offense and not being able to kind of get things rolling the way that you had been the previous couple games?
Yeah, they just punched us in our face early. It's 2 games in a row. They've come out the aggressors. Last game we were able to course correct. Tonight, we just didn't do so. Yeah, we gotta do a better job of starting the games. Obviously, it's a little bit more challenging when you're on the road, and we know that. But we got to go out there and do it if we wanna win games, especially against a team that good.
Never really found a rhythm or consistent rhythm tonight. What do you feel like the biggest issue was?
I think they just did a good job of being the aggressors. Like, they were in us, forcing turnovers, being physical, and I don't think we applied the pressure back. And then, like, they're playing fast, getting easy buckets. They get their defense set, and, like, I don't care who you play, it's always harder to score against a set defense. So it's just like, it's a snowball effect. But it always starts with, like, the aggression that you play with, and then they brought it on a way higher level than we did for most of the game.
A year ago, when you win the championship, you guys didn't have every game great. I mean, like tonight was not a great game, but you guys win last year, even with that in the rearview mirror. Are there things you learn and take with you as you look to recover from this moving forward, or just things maybe holistically about the way you guys do business that you think helps you to leave this in the rearview mirror again?
Yeah, I mean, whether you win or lose, you want to learn the lessons from the game. And when you lose, they're a little bit louder. The lessons are a little bit louder, and that's just how we view it. Like, you want to learn through the wins, but sometimes you lose, and you gotta get better. In the series, that's what it's about: getting better and being better when you're done the series and you were to start the series and giving yourself a chance. That's what we focus on.
Do you take any solace knowing that you get the split, or is this too much of a bad feeling to think that way?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a fact. The series is 2-2 and basically 0-0, and it's first of 2 games now. So yeah, that I mean, it's not at the front of our mind, but it is a fact, and it is the reality of where we are. So.
You talked before about priding yourself on making your teammates better. Just what are some things you think you can do to help get Chet a little bit more involved offensively?
Yeah. I mean, Chet's an easy target to find, so probably just like find him more in the dunker or when he's spacing. Just put him in better positions to use his strengths as an offensive talent. I don't know exactly what that looks like, just because like I just got done playing, but watching film, we'll find ways for sure.
You mentioned that when he first walked through the doors, you could tell he had that mindset of wanting to constantly get better, but specifically in the face of adversity, what have you seen out of him throughout the years in terms of the way he responds from maybe a performance that doesn't meet his standards?
Yeah, Chet doesn't care about anything besides winning, and he's going to do what it takes to win. And that's his biggest skill and his biggest strength. No ego, no agenda, no nothing besides trying to go out there and win. And I have no doubt in my mind that Chet will go out there and get a game his all and put his full effort. And that's all you can ask from the guys. Go out there and give it their all and see where it takes them.
Shea, what can you guys do to generate more offense when you're missing 2 of your 3 primary creators?
Yeah, it changes things. Play through the bigs a little bit more. Yeah, and I mean, guys have different strengths out there, and like you said, 2 of our like handler creators are out, but guys are good off the ball, and we've played a fair amount of games this year with no handlers, so we'll be a little bit used to that. But I mean, regardless, I think it's just a snowball effect. Like, I think like when you come out with the right energy, like things like that work out, and the offense has flow. And I don't think we came out with the right energy today. And then, like I just said, just trickled down, and then we were stagnant both ends. They were the aggressor. They were forcing turnovers. Like it's easy to blame like the offense, but like to me it always starts with like the energy and effort you put.
You right in front of you. OKC to 82 points which is a pretty low number in any game, let alone the conference finals. What did you see that you guys did defensively that was able to lock them down that way?
I'm not going to get into details, but in general, being more disciplined and just trusting the game plan even more.
Vic, it feels like being active defensive in terms of the hands and over here. It feels like being more active in the passing lanes has been a theme for you guys all season. How important has that been to have all 5 guys being active in passing lanes, being aggressive on the ball, just for a culture?
That's super important, and pretty much everybody would do that if they could trust that the rotations are there behind. But we got good individual defenders, so when we connect individual and team defense, it holds team to low-scoring numbers.
Hey, Vic, when you guys sort of play with that hit-first mentality, what sort of tone does it set, and how does it kind of carry over the course of a 48-minute game?
I feel like we, as you know, with who we are, we need to start games like this. But it really doesn't mean anything for the way it holds. I mean, it helps for sure, but it's a whole nother type of effort to be consistent rather than just hitting first.
Vic, to your right, those of us who watched you kind of mess around shooting half-court shots after shoot-arounds and practices, it doesn't seem like you make a whole lot of those when you're messing around. What did you think leading into that one, going into halftime?
I was just thinking shoot to score. I wasn't messing around at halftime.
He said he's really enjoying the adjustments. And I was curious for you in your first playoffs, how much have you enjoyed the game-to-game adjustments as a chess player yourself? How would you compare it?
There's definitely similarities, as in any strategy game. It's fun. It's very fun. In the playoffs at some point, especially when a series drags on, everybody knows the other team like almost by heart. So it's different. I would say the coaches hold a lot of this load of the chess match. You know, the coaching staff, all the strategy. It's a lot. They do a lot of film. They work really hard.
Vic on the right, you said when you were sitting there the other day, we're going to find out what we're made of in this game. So one, did you wonder what the answer to that would be, and what did you find out tonight?
I didn't really wonder, no, because we didn't do nothing unexpected. But the truth is that we had never been in this kind of situation before. It was our first deficit in a playoff series.